All right, now let's look at the Atwood machine. Now, this is essentially a pulley. And we're going to make the assumption that mass 1 is larger than mass 2. And that means that this is going to go down and that's going to be pulled up. Now, the force acting downward is the force due to gravity of this. But I always write M1G. Now, on an AP test, I don't think they will accept M1G because that's what the force is equal to. That's not the force. That's what you set the force equal to. So on the force diagram, you just need to label that as Fg and label this as tension going up. But for purposes of solving the problem, I always put M1G. And on this side, you put M2G, but you can also put the force of gravity of 2, and I'll label that 1. And this is a tension force acting up. Now, we'll first look at this side by itself. It's moving down. And we always start with the direction, the forces in the direction that the object is actually moving in. So that's going to be M1G minus tension is equal to M1A. Now, again, the sum of the forces are always equal to mass times acceleration. Mass times gravity is a force, tension is a force. The negative sign is there to show you that they're opposing directions. Right? And solving for tension, negative tension is equal to M1A minus M1G. Dividing by negative 1, tension equals M1G minus M1A. Now looking at the other side, this side here, the object is being pulled up. So you start with tension. So the sum of the forces in the y direction on the right-hand side, tension minus M2G equals M2A. And this is just a simple case of adding this to the other side. So tension equals M2A plus M2G. Now, if tension is equal to this, and tension is also equal to this, then this must be equal to this. So mass 1 times gravity minus M1A is equal to mass 2A plus mass 2G. We're going to get acceleration on the same side, move gravity to the other side. So negative M1A minus M2A is equal to M2G minus M1G. Divide everything through by negative 1 just to get rid of all those negative signs. Factor out the A. M1 plus M2 equals factor out the G. And I'm going to flip that, M1 plus M2. And no, we can't do that. Let me, hold on. This is negative M2G. Factor out the G, and we write M1 minus M2. And then A is going to be equal to G, M1 minus M2, divided by M1 plus M2. And that's acceleration. Now, if you know the masses, you know gravity, you plug this into your calculator, solve for acceleration, and then plug that number back into either of the tension equations in order to solve for tension. And that's the Atwood machine.